ROG phones were always about crazy, over-the-top specs and maximum performance. We were the first with a ton of milestones and benchmark records. Memory, storage, high refresh rates, battery size, speakers, cooling technology, dual Type-C ports, pass-through charging. The smartphone market is incredibly competitive, and we're competing with the largest, richest, and most powerful tech companies in the world. And that's why I'm extremely proud of our phone team. Thanks to their spirit and hard work and listening closely to what you, our customers, want, our Zenfone is widely recognized as the best compact flagship on the market and our ROG Phone as the best gaming smartphone on the market. But where do we go from here with our ROG phones? How do we transcend to the next level? It's funny that a lot of people spend the same or even more on phones that are actually a lot less capable. While I actually love the design of our ROG phones, I can also see how it doesn't work for everyone. So with the ROG 8, we decided to dial back the sci-fi gaming design a little and go for something more subtle and classy. Make it more approachable for everyone who just wants a top-of-the-line big screen flagship. Let's start with the thickness. The ROG 8 is notably slimmer, and despite the less rounded edges, it's subjectively more comfortable to hold and easier to pick up. But the biggest change is its overall form factor. It's a lot more compact, and it's lighter too. It's much more subtle and simplistic. Really, anyone could be holding it in their hand without it looking unusual or odd. Now, you might be thinking, all right, that's awesome, but what's the catch? What did we sacrifice to make this possible? Is this still a true ROG gaming phone under the hood? Oh, yes. Well, how much smaller did we have to make the screen? It's still the same massive, almost 7-inch display, but thanks to much slimmer bezels, it now sports a 94% screen-to-body ratio. While it's the same size, it's actually a brand new 6.78-inch flexible AMOLED panel that now goes up to 2500 nits, so you can game or watch movies even on the sunniest of days. And yes, our ROG Phone 8 can still go all the way up to 165 Hz. It's an LTPO OLED panel and can dynamically adjust the refresh rate from 1 Hz to 120 Hz depending on the current task, which can boost your battery life by quite a bit. All right, so the display is not only the same size, it actually got an upgrade. How about the battery? The ROG Phone 8 still comes with a monster dual-cell battery, dual Type-C ports, and pass-through charging. You can watch movies and shows for up to 22 hours or scroll through TikTok for 14 hours. You probably shouldn't, but you could. And we added Qi 1.3 wireless charging support, so battery life too is the same on the ROG 8, if not even better, despite the slimmer and lighter chassis. The ROG 8 is also IP68 rated, so you can play anywhere, anytime. ROG phones have consistently pushed the envelope when it comes to performance, and this too has not changed with the ROG 8. Powered by the 3.3 GHz Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, it delivers up to 30% faster CPU and 25% faster GPU performance. And did you really think we would stop with the crazy over-the-top memory and storage specs? The ROG 8 comes with up to 24 GB of 8533 LPDDR5X memory and up to 1 TB of blazing fast UFS 4.0 storage. All right, but with that compact chassis, it probably gets pretty toasty, right? Nope, we added a small copper pillar between the SoC and the vapor chamber. This allows for even better heat dissipation across all the thermal layers. And our brand new AeroActive Cooler X supercharges your ROG 8 and takes things to a whole new level. Just like the ROG itself, it's more compact, yet more powerful. It's 29% smaller, 10% lighter, and uses a thermoelectric pelletry element that's 2.6 times larger. The results are incredibly low temperatures. Our AeroActive Cooler X can remove up to a whopping 11 watts of heat. That's 22% more than last year's model. Even after an hour of intense gaming, the back of the phone stays cool to the touch and the frame rate remains rock solid. And yet again, despite its new design, the ROG 8 doesn't compromise on performance or cooling. The AeroActive Cooler not only boosts your FPS and keeps your ROG 8 cool to the touch, it adds several tactile buttons. Combined with the ultra-responsive touchscreen and air triggers, you have a powerful mix of input methods at your disposal. By applying pattern recognition AI, our XSense app now has a couple of quality of life tweaks. In supported games, it can detect key events, automatically pick up items, and auto-proceed through dialogues. It can also identify keywords in dialogues and conversations that you can then search for online for a tutorial or more details. We support Microsoft's brand new Phone Link feature to effortlessly access and transfer apps and media from your PC or transfer them between devices. And as part of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, we support Qualcomm's latest seamless technology to sync your ROG 8 with upcoming Snapdragon X Elite devices. Thanks to bidirectional AI noise cancellation, the ROG 8 removes background noise from your end and also from the other person's signal for crystal clear calls. Qualcomm aptX adaptive and lossless codecs guarantees super low latency, high fidelity Bluetooth audio. Does that mean we removed the 3.5mm audio jack? Nope, it's still there. And Direct Virtual brings spatial surround sound to all your headphones, whether they're wired, Bluetooth, or USB-C, enabling you to enjoy a theater-like experience while gaming, streaming movies, or listening to music. So which headphones should you go for? We have a ton of awesome gaming headsets, but the perfect match for an ROG 8 are definitely true wireless earbuds. And Bluetooth is perfectly fine for calls and music, but if you want the best possible gaming experience, Bluetooth latency is not ideal. So today, we're bringing the same ultra-low latency SpeedNova 2.4 GHz interface from our wireless mice and keyboards to our wireless headphones with our brand new Cetra True Wireless SpeedNova. Thanks to this tiny USB-C dongle, you can now get around 3 times lower latency than with Bluetooth, and up to 25% lower latency than competing 2.4 GHz solutions. So what you see and what you hear is always in sync. But that's not all. The Cetra SpeedNova comes with improvements all around. Better audio, better microphones, and better active noise canceling. Direct LTPO enables crisp, high-resolution audio with lifelike details. Thanks to 4 AI beamforming and 2 bone-conducting microphones, 6 in total, you'll be heard loud and clear. Powered by a new algorithm, the active noise cancelling on our Cetra SpeedNova is incredibly powerful. And the earbuds are now constantly scanning how snugly they're sitting in your ear canal and then make real-time adjustments. And in quiet environments, our new ANC Auto Mode dynamically lowers the strength of the noise cancelling for improved comfort. The Cetra SpeedNova are so comfortable, actually, that you can wear them the entire day. They last for close to 8 hours with ANC on. That's almost twice as long as some popular options on the market. And surprise, they do still support Bluetooth. So our engineers came up with a neat hybrid multi-point feature. You can use the Cetra SpeedNova to game on your ROG Ally, for example, and pair it with your ROG Phone via Bluetooth. As soon as somebody calls you, it'll automatically switch to your ROG Phone, and after the call, switch back to your Ally. Thanks to both 2.4 GHz and Bluetooth, the Cetra SpeedNova is compatible with almost every device out there, including consoles. Now back to the ROG Phone 8. I didn't talk about the cameras yet. Does that mean we nerfed them? On the contrary, the main camera uses the brand new Sony IMX890 50-megapixel sensor with the same hybrid gimbal stabilizer system from our Zenfone 10. This allows for exceptionally smooth videos and crisp photos even when you're in motion. We tweaked it to work in both portrait and landscape and optimized it for low-light scenarios. The combo of hardware OIS and our improved adaptive EIS, which utilizes the gyro to detect movement, enable dynamic adjustments of the field of view for the perfect sweet spot of detail and motion compensation. We even added a 3x telephoto lens with built-in OIS. Combined with our hyper clarity mode, you can capture crisp, unprocessed raw images, even when zooming in on distant objects and landscapes. When shooting videos with the telephoto, you can reach an effective zoom of up to 10x. And the telephoto camera works well even in the dark and lets you capture amazing low-light shots. And a 13-megapixel ultrawide completes the trio. It utilizes a new freeform lens system, which combined with the latest algorithms gives you an FOV of almost 120 degrees with minimum distortion. And here's another surprise. The selfie cam on the ROG 8 uses the same massive 32-megapixel sensor as the Zenfone 10, but with a 22mm focal length for an impressive FOV of 90 degrees. Thanks to this ultra-wide selfie cam with its 32-megapixel RGB-W sensor, you'll take the most immersive selfies and the best group selfies in any lighting condition. Besides the upgrades to our camera hardware, Qualcomm AI technology, including AI Object Sense, our Hyper Clarity, Smart EIS, Light Trail Photography, and OZO video enhancements make it easier to capture top-notch professional-looking photos and videos on your ROG 8. Aha! What about RGB lighting then? Did we compromise on this vital core gaming feature? Never. On the ROG 8 Pro, we even added an ROG Anime Vision display. Featuring over 300 mini LEDs, it can display anything from text to numbers, system information, and yes, your favorite memes. You can even create your own custom animation frame by frame. Now wait a minute, you might say. Didn't you say you want the ROG to be more subtle and classy? Well, once you turn it off, it's entirely invisible, so you can keep it classy in the office during the day and switch to sci-fi pixel art at night. To sum it up, the ROG Phone 8 is the best gaming phone we have ever made. With its compact, minimalistic design, it's a stylish, low-key flagship phone, but without compromising the raging raw gaming performance under the hood. It's more compact, lighter, faster, cooler, with a better, brighter display, better cameras all around, better performance, more and faster memory and storage, IP68 rating, as well as more customization and convenient quality of life features than ever. Here's a group picture of both the ROG 8 in Phantom Black and Rebel Gray, and the 8 Pro in Phantom Black and all of its accessories. The ROG Cetra True Wireless Speed Nova will hit the shelves in spring 2024. The ROG 8 starts at $1099, the 8 Pro at $1199, and the 8 Pro Edition at $1499, with pre-orders starting in February. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.